Hey YouTube. So my first video is gonna be on abortion, and I'm gonna give my take on it. I'm gonna give my opinion on it, and as to why I think abortion is wrong. I think it's wrong on a moral and on a spiritual level. I also think it's wrong on a legalistic level, meaning legalistic. What I mean by that is in the political realm. So this is a post I saw on my Instagram saying by Media Research Center, and it says it's by a lady named Lisa Booth. She's a writer and a podcaster, and it says over 98% of abortions are elective, not for rape or incest or anything else the media tries to make it about. I agree with her 100%. I think a lot of people that are specifically on the left try to make abortion out as if it's some moral right, as if it's some right. You see, there's several issues with that kind of argument. The first being issue is that the left says that it's a moral right, it's a right for abortion without even defining what a right is, right? And second of all, they I think the issue is also deeper than that. It's not just that it's the murder of a baby of a baby inside a woman's womb. It's deeper than that because just like how this lady says, over 98% of abortions are elective, right? Not for rape or incest. So obviously, rape and incest is still a wrong in the sense of our sexual nature, but she's saying that are elective. So that means that the issue is that these people, both man and woman, share equal moral responsibility in the act that they chose to get together and have sex. And obviously, they didn't take the right preventions for it. They could have used the guy could have used a condom. Maybe they were both drunk, had a one night stand or whatnot. But that's why I think that this problem is a moral one, besides it being a legal one, because like if it's kind of like funny because well obviously because after they get the abortion, they're always saying, oh, I'm not financially ready to have a baby. I'm not in no position because I'm not my life isn't in order and I have no emotional or mental capacity to take care of a children. Well, exactly. Then you should have thought about that before you had sex, right? I mean, you got to be responsible. You got to be conscious of what you're doing. And now maybe you're in more financial ruin because you made that choice, right? It's maybe perhaps the choice is maybe you should have really thought your life through and thought, no, what is the value of sex, right? Maybe we should start there maybe, and perhaps say, you know what, we should only be two man and woman should only be having sex in the confines of marriage, where they both have the financial stability and emotional and mental capacity to raise a child. Then it's a matter of responsibility between the two. And so basically, like, and then obviously, well, when they come and the woman gets pregnant and she can't have it, it's like I'm a abort because I can't take care of this child. And it's not even the child's fault. Like, like I'm at like think about this question, like, if 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 you could choose not to be aborted, would you choose that? No, probably no. If you're psychologically sane, you wouldn't, because you see value to your life. It's the value of life that's the issue right now at play. Like, it's like it's pretty like presumptuous for someone to argue for moral for abortion when they say, well, my body, my choice. But when it comes to, like, let's say COVID, to get the vaccine, well, I didn't. If I choose not to get the vaccine, then it's my body, my choice. But then it's such a double standard these days. It's like, well, what's the moral standard to follow? Right? Is it our own feelings on our own impulses? Because that's what it seems like is what's going on right now. And obviously, that leads to some serious consequences. and we're having these issues in our society based off of our not having correct sexual conduct. That's the answer to it right there.